Makasih Jukif. Jangan lupa di like, di komen, di share. Ya halo Jukif. Jukif dari mana nih Jukif nih? Waduh jauh banget. Salam buat Lampung, warga Lampung. Makasih sudah nonton. Jukif main e-football juga kah? Wah sayang ya, cobain aja, enak kayak PS3.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold.
And it's been given away. And it's Gerrard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's been played through. He's got away. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Rooney. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Van Basten. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Deftly away. Serginho. That looks a decent ball. Ribery crosses it in. Rivaldo trying to keep this in. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. It's a good foot in there. Aims beyond the defence. Rooney has it out wide and in space. Into Milan with another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Rijkaard gets it away. This looks promising. And it's been hooked away. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's quick to return it. Inter Milan can try it again now. So their fourth corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Out towards the flank. Nice control. That's the throw. Gerrard. Oh, that's a fine challenge. The goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. It's Van Basten! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Makasih, jangan lupa di like.
Alexander-Arnold. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Serginho wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a key interception.
Bukannya nggak bisa kali itu nggak kuat karena kecil kali ya.
And it was a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
Inter really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh no, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Makasih yang udah gabung, jangan lupa di like, di komen.
Foden. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot, surely! And he's stuck it away. And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
The most accurate pass. Taken back almost at once. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
No, that was never going to make it. Pacho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. This is Rooney. He's going to be disappointed with that. And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Chelsea really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution.
No joy this time. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pacho gets over and intercepts. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. And that will be it. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
Makasih, jangan lupa di like. Dari mana aja nih? Apakah main PES juga? Football. Ayo kita mabar. Argentina lawannya, sang juara Piala Dunia. Ayo siapa yang jagoin Argentina? Komen di bawah.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So, shot goal! Oh, that wasn't far away. And we have our very first corner. Rivaldo! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
He's got away. Oh, he's got a side of real chance.
Well, one score, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up front.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Rivaldo, and he can thump it away. And smartly reclaimed. He's going to be disappointed with that. Quarter of an hour played. Inter Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oh, easy pickings there. That's been intercepted. It's Van Basten! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Intervened well there. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, he's on his own! Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. This is Gerrard. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Howson with the clearance. And he cuts out the supply. Probing pass. Best receives it in a good position here. Tato! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
There's a probing ball. Ribery. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's a sharp pass. Serginho cuts out the pass. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now I just like
Views
to
on the
read
first
out
half?
Ben
Well, I don't
Collins
think
was
either side
celebrating
will
their
have too
birthday
much to
today.
complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Spread neatly. Shot, and the shot!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Modric, no way through, looking for the run, he plays one through. Scholes is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nicely intercepted. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's only too happy to take that back. And they've got rid.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's got the beating of his man. Decent chance! That's another chance! That's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Argentina go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Odegaard. The final 5 minutes. Knocks it into space.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rivaldo. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Corner it is.
Makasih jangan lupa di like.
And it's been taken short. Rivaldo. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply...
Ayo mau mabar komen di bawah.
Picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, but the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for...
Show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
This is so... Modric! And it's Rooney. And here's Van Basten. Ribéry. And Ribéry! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's intervened well there. And this is Van Basten. Vermeer. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Inter Milan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Merino with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Showing great feet there. And he's running through. There's the shot! That's a tiny finish. And this is getting better and better. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Pressure stays on. It is a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, it's hit the post. That was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's picked his way through. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. No, again there's no way through. Ribéry running with the ball. Van Basten. And the shot! And that's it! Back winning one! They have them in their sights again! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Shifted momentum perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Rooney.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cucurella kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Deftly away. Ball is over the line.
Substitution in progress.
That was good alertness. And time is up. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.